ones that have separated. Usually they're dead. That Vex, the Vex that will be, is important. Let me explain. The Nine understand the Vex as constants, brass rods on which the fabric of time is stretched and hung.
Vex seem pretty active as far as I've seen them. They keep busy building their spires and shooting people who wander by.
You're talking about motion. I'm talking about knowing where to look for Vex under the rug. No surprises.
So, when you say constant, you mean reliable. The Vex are always this way no matter what.
Yes, but the cheese you have found is a new culture. Do you think it could rejoin the collective?
Ya se cuajo esta panela. It must find its own way. Deleting source of function trace. It wants us to stop whatever's tracing it. Makes sense. Where did this Vex come from specifically? Maybe it left something behind?
All Vex come from the primordial sea. This one's sea persists. Somewhere.
Like we thought, these Vex must have locked onto your location to ambush you. What's this message? Oh! Sharp Cheddar is in my feed. It says, codependent variable, faction risks subsiding, plant decoy on destroyed codependent. I get it. Drop the radial area sample you took earlier here. Fake Cheddar's death. Could work. Pardon me. Sharp Cheddar.
It's yours to look after now. Will you refrigerate it?
I was sort of thinking the Ionians might look after it. They like learning, and Sharp Cheddar is new.
They'll teach it. New Year sunrises. All the beginnings anyone could have. Maybe a thesis.
I talked to Dean Rebecca about Sharp Cheddar. It'd be remiss of me not to point out the potential risk. But the Ionians are interested regardless. Dean Rebecca says she has safety protocols in place.
Cheese needs to age before it's anything. It's good. Thank you.
This doesn't seem like just a tactical advantage you want to preserve. Orin, this is important to you, isn't it?
A lake's flat surface reflects an image. I see myself. We both emerged. Do you see?
I think I do. This briefcase is from where I worked. Must have been pulled in with me.
Something nearby reads similarly to the singularity on Kepler. Not enough to threaten the planetoid, but enough to warrant intervention. Guardian, we need to find each one and eliminate it.
Are these what was in the briefcase? They look like Axion bolts. I didn't know this tech existed prior to the Golden Age.
Good. What was intended to be forgotten was.
Lodi, can you tell me more about where you both worked?
I can. We were well acquainted. Warming up to pals. The organization we worked for, the Department of External Observations, I was a linguist specializing in alien translation. Her predecessor was a mathematician. The department's goal was to make friends with whoever was out there. Take humanity to the stars. Her math was going to get us there. Looks like a lot of objects fell through with me. Found a nameplate from my desk. Agent Louis Yarrow.
Lodi was a chosen name?
I was born in Lodi, Wisconsin. Got the nickname during my bachelor's and never had the heart to tell people to stop.
Wisconsin. Was it beautiful there?
It was beautiful because it was Wisconsin.
mention my predecessor was a mathematician. Seems she and I shared interests. What did she work on?
Officially aeronautics, unofficially what we call Project Graviton. Our scientists discovered technology that allowed us to punch small holes through space-time.
She sounds like someone I'd like to know. Or maybe already do.
The only thing keeping us from turning to spaghetti was her math. She was incredible.
One more bolt. Let's nip it in the bud before it turns into a wormhole.
Lewis, we've been friends in 2 lifetimes.
And both times, I had to bend over backwards for you to take me seriously.
Oh, please. I'm not that judgmental.
You thought I was made by robots.
One. This was the ship that first met the Traveler on Mars. It must have slipped through time too.
Okay. This was the ship that enabled first contact.
Wait. This ship made first contact? When?
Ares 1 greeting the Traveler was the beginning of the Golden Age. It must have been after your time.
The naming pattern follows how the department named all our test vessels. Are you telling me we actually did it? We made first contact? Holy cats, we did it! Yes! We made first contact!
Hold that victory lap. I'm picking up a Vex signal headed toward us. Guardian, protect that history.
Tell me anything about her unless I ask first.
Naturally. I'm good at my work.
I know I told you I didn't need to know about her, but she deserves to be known. What was she like?
She was amazing. Loyal to a fault once she decided she liked you. Warmed up to me when I got logistics to import the nice chocolate from Japan. Smart as all hell, too. Everyone turned to her for help. Before I was abducted, she was doing proofs for a gun that could fire tears in space-time.
Okay. I know that gun.
It's another one of those time field fluctuations. Were those Vex cleaning the time field up? I wonder what they were trying to hide. Let's get a scan and see what Ophiuchus and Ikora think.
Ghost, Guardian. We took a look at what you sent over, and I think it's incomplete. but it's the next thread I needed. Looks like a Vex cover-up. They were scrubbing information before you arrived, but there's more to be found. Ophiuchus is mapping a scatter plot of signatures that resemble Ghost Scan. You take half, I'll take the other half. We'll see if they turn up a clearer picture.
Ikora, the Vex don't normally worry about their plans being discovered. Why cover something up now?
The attempt to conceal Maya's plans is precisely what worries me.
Time doesn't feel stable here to begin with. It must be easier for the Vex to manipulate it.
In small ways, yes. Though I believe they're more limited here overall. This place is governed by rules even the Vex can't bend. Quarantining the Nine and the Singularity with it. Throwing themselves into dark matter. I think they're trying to build a resistance. Or fabricate one. Maybe they're close to an answer.
That's 2 down. Only 2 more signals to go.
Conductor, thank you for joining us.
This is not a damning accusation, Ikora. I am not separating weeds from chaff. I am restoring an arid field to its pinnacle. All we have lost, you and I regained. Think on that. Or stand in the way of the proverbial plow if you must.
Your fingerprints are hard to ignore. Anyone in the way of restoring your new golden age ends up trampled, don't they? There's something beyond the Conductor's Vex manipulating the time-space around us. If the Vex didn't cause this, they were drawn to it. We've seen how they react to dark matter. Everything points to the Nine, but this place doesn't resemble the unknown space they've utilized in the past. From what I'm seeing, this mystery looks less like a cipher we're meant to decode, and more like a panic scrawl we're struggling to read. This is a crime scene. We're captured in the gravity of this too. But we still chose to come. Timelessness or not, we're here now. And we've changed set futures before.
Ikora's got a lot to look over here, and we've got 1 more time field to scan. Let's move, Guardian. Guardian, you've got an incoming call.
Guardian, Ophiuchus has produced an interesting development from the data you've sent us. There are particles here caught in each disturbance that are suspended as a sort of static image. The Vex don't normally work like this. They rewrite something immaculately, as if it had always been that way. But this is sloppy. Too sloppy for Maya Sundaresh and her collective. Whoever did this wasn't worried about covering their tracks. They intended to be followed, and the Vex are sweeping up behind them. I wonder. We've always suspected the Nine existed in a parallel dimension of sorts. We know they're involved in bringing us here. What if we're on the right track, but facing the wrong direction? It makes sense that the Vex would be hunting after a fourth-dimensional being that can slip across time like they can. Maybe the Nine can accomplish something the Vex can't. For now, that's our best theory.